this computer. Make sure I'm recording. Okay, I'm recording. And then I'm going to go.
Can I also record it somehow?
Yep, yeah, I record it on my end. And I think you might be able to record it on yours if you go under more.
Oh.
3 dots.
Oh yeah, more.
And,
okay.
And then I'm going to go live on Facebook.
Okay.
You guys ready? Ready to do this thing? Yoo-hoo!
Yeah.
Right. This just takes a moment, not very long at all.
At least we don't have somebody snoring this time.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that was embarrassing. I edited it. Yeah, I edited it out as the best that I could. But.
How about the?
All right, we're live. We're live on Facebook. Welcome everyone to Casual Chat Live. I am Brian Germain, and I've got 2 guests. It's awesome. So joining us again. All right, we're live. Oops, hang on, I have an echo.
On
Facebook. Echo.
Yes, as soon as I stop the echo.
I hear echo.
And I have solved the echo problem. That happens every time.
Okay.
All right, we're still good. So I've got Robert Kittila joining us again from Boulder, Colorado. Welcome, Robert.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. And I've got Max Dereta. Woohoo! Welcome, Max.
That's me.
It's me.
Hello.
So just to briefly introduce, these 2 guys are some of the most interesting and fascinating characters I've ever met, and some of the most amazing photographers and video people you'll ever meet. And so if you've got questions for them, I'm going to, we're streaming live, but if you've got questions, I'm going to let people join the Facebook, through Facebook. And give me a moment, you'll have to join through Zoom. So if you are watching this live, I am now posting on my own page. And there we go. So if anybody wants to join us live, you can join via chat. You'll be able to view it in Facebook or not, but on the Zoom window, you're going to be able to chat to us. So if you guys open your chat windows as well, you'll be able to see whatever shows up in the live feed. The scrolling happens fast, so very often they're just sort of commenting about what we're saying, and it's not really a question. But it's such an amazing format, isn't it?
It is. It certainly is. I mean, here we have 3 different time zones. Here, Rotterdam, Holland, and you are in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Robert is in Boulder, Colorado, right?
Yeah. Amazing.
The world is a small place.
Exactly. And we're all sitting in our man caves.
Yeah.
Right?
But we should sit less and move more, skydive more, fly more.
Yeah, absolutely. That's true. But yeah.
I just saw an item on YouTube, kind of sitting is new smoking, you know?
Yep. Yeah.
I agree with it completely.
It's true. I think that we need to go back home and dream up new dreams and do the homework stuff, planning as part of it.
And have a walking meetings in the nature, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yes. Yes.
Yep, absolutely. To get up so we don't get old.
No, who's old here?
Exactly.
I don't know.
I think it's a state of mind, you know, if you're still actively passionate, I guess is the word that comes to me the most. If you're passionate about what you're doing.
Yeah, and when I think about, look, 3 of us, I see now 3 of us in 3 different places, and what brought us together? Just one, skydiving. And when I think about skydiving, what it made in my life, how much it meant to my life, well, everything that I did in my life started with skydiving. If I never decided to jump out of airplanes, I would probably not sit now and talk with you guys.
Yep. Yeah.
Same thing here. And it was 22 years ago we all met.
Yeah.
Is that 22 years ago that you started skydiving in Quincy?
Yeah.
Quincy, 95 was when I met you, Max.
Yeah.
And then I met Brian, and then, you know, we've been friends ever since.
Oh, you met Brian there?
Yep.
Yeah, you introduced me.
Is it so? Oh, wow, great. I introduce you to Brian. Okay.
Back in the good old days when sit flying was new and exciting, and
I found that picture. I asked you guys. I think Peter Raymond and one more guy. I forgot his name. I asked you guys to do 3 different following. You were head down. Peter Raymond was sitting, and the third guy was standing. And I got all 3 of you in.
It was probably Big Nose. Sorry, Tony. Yeah, I almost said Big Nose. That's what we used to call him in the shop. But yeah, it was probably Tony Urigallo, right?
That was in Quincy, yeah.
Yep.
I think I have that shot somewhere, but
if you find it, definitely let me know.
I do have it. I thought maybe on this. No. Okay.
That's awesome. I love this stuff.
I will send you that shot. Okay.
I think that's a big piece of this stuff is if you can't share adventure, through photographs and video, movie, you're not able to really spread this passion. To be able to capture it is an art form that is unlike any other.
That's it. Skydiving, photography, traveling. That's the 3 things that plays my life, whole my life.
Yeah. And you're still doing quite a lot of photography as Robert is, right?
I earn my bread with photography, so to speak. So old-fashioned way, but photography brought me to all corners of the world. Really.
I know. I mean, I'd love to talk about some of that stuff. I mean, you've done. I knew you said you had jumped onto the North Pole, which is in itself an amazing.
4 times.
But you've done it 4 times.
Yeah.
How does one get a chance to do this even once? How did you get connected with that?
Well, I don't know. Skydiving brings all nationalities together. And then you meet Russian skydivers, and then you drink vodka together, and you talk everything and anything except politics. We don't care about politics. We care only about adventure. So, then you exchange where I met them. I met them on the different world championships in Brazil, in France, in Yugoslavia. So I kept seeing the same Russian skydivers over and over again. Then you exchange addresses and you fax to each other. And one day I received a fax. Max, would you like to jump with us on the North Pole?
Duh, wow. That's easy.
And I said yes. And before I knew, I was jumping with them on the North Pole. Well, it sounds very simple. In fact, there was a group in Holland who actually organized it, kind of Dutch delegation. But, the invitation came directly from Russians. Yeah. And we went as a group there. And then that was first year, I think it was 93 or so. And in 94, the same organizer said, Max, would you like to come again? I said, yes, but, okay, just come. And I came and I published big stories, and he loved it. And big thanks to that, I went again on the 3rd one. But after 3 times going to the North Pole, I forget to tell you one thing. You fly from Moscow to North Siberia, to a place called Khatanga. And from there, you go actually to the North Pole. And from Moscow to Khatanga, it's about 7-hour flying, 6 or 7 hours. Wow. And then from Khatanga to North Pole, another 4 hours.
Yeah.
But in this Khatanga, we had helicopters and we made sort of side trips to the nomads who live there in that area. And that's what struck me. I went already 3 times to the North Pole, but I want to see those nomads.
Yes.
And on my 4th trip to the North Pole, I first went and lived with the nomads for about a week.
Cool.
And I almost stayed there. I said, I don't want to go back to civilization.
Yeah.
Because I loved it.
Eating lots of reindeer meat, probably.
Exactly. Yeah. And drinking vodka and tea. And that's all what mattered.
Yeah.
I have to drink few vodkas to speak better.
Yes. I'm sure it would come back.
But you know what struck me there? I learned to see colors in the snow. They have maybe
Yellow?
seven. They have 70 expressions for snow as snowflakes, and each word says exactly which time of the year, what kind of humidity, is it early in the morning or late in the evening, blah blah blah. You know, and if you learn how to look at the snow, you see the colors. You see all colors. We all say white, but it's not true. Yeah, and those kind of things. And then when you are there, when you have a direct contact with nature and with those people who live in minus 40 degrees, minus 50 degrees, which are really tough and proud.
Yeah.
Then you think, what am I doing in this civilized world? With the telephone, with the fax, with the cars, with the noise, with the oh, I almost said I stay. I almost, but you know, the helicopter came to pick us up, me and my colleague, a journalist who also wanted to write about it. And he said, okay, here we go. And I stood with the bags and I said, well, I don't know. He said, I go.
Yeah.
And then in the last moment, I was just weak and I stepped in that helicopter and left with the tears in my eyes. I miss those people.
Yeah.
Still, after all these years, I still think about them.
Yeah.
We're all old and have children and grandchildren, but they mean a lot to me.
Yeah.
Actually, this guy, see this?
Yes.
That's the one. Yeah.
Wow. I love now. You know, as far as making a skydive onto the North Pole, I mean, it's got to be a fairly involved process in terms of the equipment, staying warm, making sure nothing freezes up, cameras. I mean, how do you deal with the extreme cold?
Especially analog cameras. Once I jumped with 5 cameras. I had in total 5 cameras, not on my head, but I had extra cameras in the bags. And when I was on the North Pole shooting pictures on the ground, yes, some cameras froze. So I had to put it under my coat and wait until it warms up. Because on those temperatures, the film was just so fragile. It would break like a piece of plastic, you know.
Yeah.
Plastic bag, it didn't behave like plastic. It was just something crispy, you know.
Yeah, I was thinking now if we were to do that with analog cameras, they have those little hand warmers and things, chemical warmers. You could just, you know, put that against your camera, leave it there all the time. It might work.
Yeah, but sometimes you also go in the tent to drink coffee or tea.
Yeah.
And
Or
then
vodka.
Oh, vodka, exactly.
Okay.
And this temperature change from outside and inside, you know, all of a sudden your camera is completely fogged.
I was going to say the condensation.
You go out with this foggy camera, and then you get ice on the lens and everywhere.
Yeah, condensation's got to be a big problem.
It's even better to leave camera outside.
Interesting.
But then you have battery problem.
Yeah.
You know, all kinds of in any case, I managed to make some pictures.
Yeah.
And all cameras that froze on the North Pole worked perfectly well back in civilization, so to speak.
Yeah, as soon as they warmed up. That is so cool. Well, if you've got anything like that you can share, send them to me and I'll put them in the final edited version that goes on YouTube.
Okay. But how about you, Robert?
Hey, still living here in Colorado. Not jumping that much. I'm doing more paragliding and then the paramotoring. And I don't know if you know, I got into designing products for the paramotor. So I make these motor mounts that I ship all over the world. They're beautiful colored, very strong, dampen the vibration. And now my latest thing is for the last 10 years, I've been designing a whole paramotor from scratch.
Oh, yeah.
That's just being featured in the new cross-country paramotor paragliding magazine.
Wait, you're constructing the motor from zero?
No, the motor is a Polish motor, so that's a given. But the whole seating and the whole cage structure, all that I designed from scratch with the help of my stepson and then a friend of mine. And
carbon fiber, right?
a lot of carbon fiber, and then 6061 T6 aluminum.
Yeah.
So the design process has been all-consuming, very interesting, fascinating. I mean, I've learned so much, and it's ongoing. Every day I'm working, learning new things. So it's great. I really enjoy it, and hopefully this new machine, I can find somebody in Europe to design it, and I mean finish the design and manufacture it, because I think it's a lot safer than what's on the market today.
So I mean, this is obviously, you started off with this as a photography platform was your goal.
Yeah.
And it's expanded it to so many other.
Well, yeah, I started in skydiving, and then a few years later, I saw the paramotor, and I go, this would be a great platform for photography. But then there was always something wrong with the paramotor, and I couldn't put my finger on it for many years. What was wrong with it? And then I would make little tweaks and improve things. And then finally I said, screw it. I got to start with a blank sheet. And then I started completely from the ground zero and designed a whole new concept that has 180-degree thinking from what's been done today. So time will tell if it's the right thing, but I feel in my soul that it is the right direction for this.
And what does the rest of the community say about your invention?
Well, I just released a few pictures, and the response, I expected a lot of negative response, but the response has been phenomenal. Very, very positive, because the advantages far outweigh the disadvantages. And, you know, simpler, easier to manufacture, fewer parts, fewer welds, safer, more comfortable, more transportable, no torque steer, and it looks cool. So there are a lot of positives. I think it has a good chance of succeeding.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I see a lot of often pictures that you place on the Facebook. Lovely pictures, fantastic pictures. Sometimes I say, wow, Robert is really doing great photography there.
Well, thank you. You too, Max. Your stuff is incredible.
Well, that's why we are sort of brothers. That's what we declared over 20 years ago.
Absolutely, absolutely. And actually, I'm coming to visit you this summer.
This summer?
Yes.
Okay. First you come here, then I come to you, because I also want to fly there.
Okay. Sounds like a good plan.
Okay. Okay. We will brief it when you come here. Let me know in time. You
Okay.
Come
August.
in Holland.
Yes.
Okay. Also because of this flying?
No, because my sister lives in Brussels.
Okay.
And I have to take my dad's ashes to Finland. So I figured my new wife hasn't seen Amsterdam, so I figured we'd go and then maybe take the train down to Rotterdam and see you.
Okay. Be my guest. All right.
I hope I can make it over for that too. That's amazing. So I was thinking about this. There's a lot of people with cameras. I mean, skydiving now, everybody's got a camera on every orifice. And it doesn't make you a photographer to own a camera. There's much more. There is an art form. There's an understanding of lighting, shot composition, things that people need to learn, because we have this opportunity. Every skydiver has the opportunity of being great.
Actually, the photography, to me, photography was the main reason why I wanted to skydive. Because after my very first jump back in 1967,
the year I was born,
50 years ago. You were born in 67? Wow. Well, when I made that first jump, I said, wow, this is the sport for the artists. Because I'm designer, I'm an illustrator, I studied art for a while. I drew comic stories and so, but when I experienced this first jump, leaving the airplane and finding myself hanging under the parachute in a huge space, I said, wow, this is surreal.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to put on paper, on picture, on the photo, to impress, to show it to my friends, to share my enthusiasm with all people who said, "Well, you're crazy." Okay, I'm crazy, but this is nice picture that may blow up your mind. And some people started jumping. Some people still say they're crazy, but that's okay. It's compliment.
We can live with that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look, a trio of us.
Yeah, exactly. We know. Yeah. To share an experience that is a little bit risky, sometimes a lot risky, but people can look through our lenses.
Yeah.
And experience this a little bit, and that's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's funny because just the other day I watched the Quincy video from '95, the first one I did, and it brought back a lot of memories of you, Max, and Brian, and the whole feeling of that event.
That's when you didn't jump yet.
I didn't jump yet. Yeah, I just shot. And you gave me a bunch of footage, and there were some other guys who gave me footage from the air, Mike McGowan, Sandstrom, and then I put it all together. But that's where I made my first tandem, because I called Don, and I said, "Hey, Don, how can I tell the story without knowing what's happening up there?" So he made a call, and 20 minutes later, I was going up for my first tandem with you, Matt.
Right.
And photographed it.
Did you go up? Oh, you were there.
Max shot my first tandem.
Yeah. That's right. And then next year after that, we jumped together.
Yes.
We jumped from Boeing 727 together. As far as I remember. We made kind of three-way. You, me, and Wilma, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
and of course, was that the year, Robert, that you did your first wingsuit jump?
No, that was in 2000, and actually I beat you by like an hour and a half, I think, during the first wingsuit jump. And I remember I had like 96 jumps, and I was sitting and joking with Jari from Finland, and since we're both Finnish, and we were joking and sitting around. It was a perfect day. And he said, "How many jumps do you have?" And I said, 96 jumps. And he said, "Okay." And we chatted some more, and he looked up, and all of a sudden he walked over to the rack and he grabbed a wingsuit and he said, "Here, put this on. We're going to go jump." And I go, "Really?" And he said, "Yeah." So I put it on. He put his on. We went into the casa and we sat there and we were joking and laughing, and all of a sudden the plane was empty, and it was just him and me sitting on the chair, and the whole back of the casa was empty. And he said, "Okay, here we go." And I go, "Jari, how do I do this?" And he put his hand on my shoulder and he said, "Robert, millions of years ago you were a bird. When you hit the air, you will know what to do." And I said, "Okay." And
that's right.
Off we went, and sure enough, boom, you hit the air, and it's totally instinctive. And we flew, and he dived under me, and he was up here smiling on my side, and then he peeled off, and there I was flying, and everything went fine, and it was fantastic, and I loved it, and bought a wingsuit after that, and history.
I think it's important to make a note to our viewers here that not only is it USPA's recommendation to have,
250, isn't it?
300, I think it is now.
Oh,
but
okay.
Either way, I think that people should wait as long. I mean, I had 4,000 jumps or something before I did mine. Of course, this is before the Birdman era, and nobody knew anything about it. But things can happen. Yeah, some people like Robert, natural athletes that have the ability to adapt can get away with it. But I've also seen even people who are trained go into some hellacious spins that can end up in a pretty bad experience. So I think it's important to wait as long.
Yeah, don't do what I did.
Yeah, but it worked. It worked.
Hey, I'm still here.
Yeah, but you are a natural talent. I mean, when I watch you filming, on these roller blades, or how you call it?
Yeah, rollerblades.
Rollerblades. I mean, hey, I said this guy is really sportive guy. You know, that was even before you started skydiving.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you ever snowboarded with Robert?
Me? No.
He's an animal. It's true. Well, he likes the alpine board, right? Are you mostly riding the carving board?
Yeah, with the hard boots. Yeah.
With the hard boots, up high, pointed down the hill. It's beautiful to watch. How the level of angulation
Yeah.
possible with a smooth carve linked up like this. It's really amazing.
So sounds like a lot of adventure altogether. I mean, when we obviously need more hours to speak about all adventures we did.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I mean, every time I pick guests, it's people that I'm hoping we can do these things again and again and again, because I know we're not going to be able to squeeze it all in to 45 minutes.
I watched almost all of the interviews you did. It's really, really nice people.
Yeah, yeah, and I've got people lined up to do more and more. We've got Tom Sanders going to do it. Yari Kusamo, he said he's going to do it.
Remind him of our first flight, of my first flight.
I will definitely bring that up. Bust his balls a little bit about that.
I remember Yari Kosma when he and Robert Pechnik from Croatia started
Great guy. Yeah.
Birdman, and then they separated. Now Robert is doing a Phoenix Fly, and Yari is doing still Birdman.
Yep.
Did you speak with Robert?
Yeah, actually, I haven't heard back from him whether he's gonna do an interview, but I think since I just had Tony Uragalo on the show, I think he has to do it now, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And
actually, Brian, I introduced you at Quincy to Robert.
Oh, to Robert. Oh, wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, because Max had introduced me to Robert and said this guy designs really good wings, or not wings, but parachutes.
Yeah.
And then I talked to Robert, and then when I got to know you, I said, "Hey, Brian, you got to meet Robert."
Yeah.
And then I introduced you two.
He's an amazing scientist. I really would put him in that category, and he's done so much for the sport.
And the funny thing is, I taught him skydiving, so to speak. You know, he was just a young jumper with a very poor experience in free fall. But then we organized a jump camp in Zagreb, Croatia, with 2 more Dutch skydivers. We came down there and we taught them a few basic things like no contact relative work. And that's what made something in his head. And then he created the first Croatian 4-way team. And they went to many world championships, and they scored always pretty high.
I'm glad to hear you say that. The no contact flying, whether it's on the belly, sit, head down, a steep track, whatever. To me, this is one of the most important skills. If you have to hold on to stay in the formation, you're not flying.
Did you see the newest film that he made about Dubai with a bunch of top wingsuit flyers?
Amazing.
No contact, huge cross and wedges formation with the wingsuits. It's amazing.
Yeah, and it's the precision and subtleness in the necessity of calming down.
And then upside down.
And stopping, changing, exactly. Well, it's not even upside down anymore. That's just one of the ways that we fly.
Yeah.
As soon as the brain realizes that it's about proximity, it's not about orientation. Right? Relative wind and proximity. You throw away all these old ideas of upside down. It doesn't exist.
Well, when I saw that film, that was a couple of weeks ago, I had tears in my eyes.
Yeah.
Really. I was so emotional about it because of 2 things. First, I was so happy that he developed so much. And second, I'm not there,
Yep.
I'm not doing that anymore. But you never know. I go to skydive this weekend again.
The new wingsuits, the entry level and the intermediates are very easy to fly. I mean, Tony's got his iBird where you can actually sort of reach forward and up, and all of them you can get to your toggles on the entry level suits one way or another. and that makes it a lot easier. They're very natural, intuitive to fly. Not like the older Birdman suits, the classics. They were, if you were stiff, you were all over the place.
Yeah, yeah. Now I realize that, and that's one of the reasons why I said, okay, let me skydive again, and let's see how I feel.
Yeah.
If it feels right, I will go to see Robert and his boys in Croatia and Slovenia.
Well, you just have to go to the island. Go to Jarno Cordia. He's one of our upcoming guests as well.
Jarno Cordia is everywhere. He's now in Australia. I don't know. No, I have contacts enough.
Okay, but he's a great guy. I really like Jarno.
I know him very well. He actually lived next door. He now moved to Den Haag, to another town, which is only 2 hours.
It's a lovely town. I've stayed there. Yeah.
Yeah, and but anyway, this whole wingsuit development keeps me enthusiastic. I cannot sleep. I only think, how can I get this experience again? Because I started with this first wingsuits of Robert, and I kind of did a few beautiful flights. The most spectacular flight was together with Felix Baumgartner. We flew together over Messina from Sicily to Italy. That was pretty long distance. But I'm talking about how many, 10, 12 years ago? Back then it was kind of cool. Now it's a piece of cake.
It's still cool.
It's
still cool. It always will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's neat. And of course, when you've got more time up there in free fall, you've got more time to get the shot, to move around and change the heading of the formation so the light is right, and invert and get it from underneath or whatever. The new suits have inverted venting so that it inflates from either side. The suit doesn't care if you're this way or that way.
Yeah.
So it's neat to have, at least 2 minutes, right? If you're flying really messy, arms back, you're still going to get 2 minutes. But as you start to get better in your body position, even a medium suit, you can get 3 minutes.
I'm looking forward.
Yeah. You'll love it. You'll definitely get off on it. Obviously, you need the right parachute, long bridle. I highly recommend the long bridle. So you might have to make some gear mods. But not much.
That's what I will do this weekend. We'll sort of come back into sport again.
Yeah, I love it. 50 years.
In November it will be 50 years ago that I made my first jump in November 1967. So I have little maxes in my head, and they say, well, let's do something. One of those maxes is walking around with a gear and says, well, how about, shall we skydive or not?
Yeah.
So I'm now at a point in my life that I say, well, hey, I'm still here. I can still skydive if I want. So why not? Because, last year I was on 8 funerals. 8 funerals.
Yeah.
People are sort of passing away. 3 of them were skydivers, and on these skydivers' funerals, I've met always the same group of skydivers, and we all look at each other and said, "Well, who is next? Well, not me, not me, not me." No. Okay, so what do we do? Go skydive, and that's the main thing. Main reason why I decided to skydive, because next Monday it will be my birthday, and I want to jump on my birthday.
You should do. Absolutely. It's the sport is obviously it's got its risks, but if you know how to do it and you move slow and you listen to your gut, and when it doesn't feel right, you stay on the ground.
Yeah.
And you take the steps to get in the hanging harness. So you're never too old for that.
Look what brings us together, skydiving.
Yep.
Yeah. That's it. It's almost a religion, If I look my whole life, well, it's skydiving one way or the other. Skydiving is a way to travel, to see the world, and to meet people, and to experience the most unusual things that you will never experience by sitting in an office or, I don't know, walking walking down the street.
To be able to jump into amazing places.
Exactly.
I mean, that's my, like you say, travel plus skydiving.
Discover the planet, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, for instance, mountaintops in Russia.
That's
Right.
yeah, you saw the film.
Yeah, well, I was thinking I could share it now, and if you could, maybe narrate a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna do that now. Max did a jump. If I can find it here, onto, maybe you can give us a little bit of backstory while I find the video.
Well, that's the highest mountain in Europe. If you take Caucasus as Europe, okay, on European continent, it's 5,640 meters high. I don't know how many feet it is. Robert, how many feet is it?
A lot.
A lot.
18.5, I think.
15, 16,000 feet.
Yeah, at the top. There are two tops, but they're both on the same altitude. But we spent something like a week just under the top. There was a mountain hut where we could stay and acclimatize, adjust to the altitude, to the lack of oxygen. And that was already 4,500 meters high. And we climbed every day a little bit towards the top just to get used to it. And then after a week, we took a helicopter and what's this? Oh yeah, we took a helicopter and then we it was almost, oh yeah, this is the helicopter.
The gear looks a little old.
That's Russian gear, that's a Russian guy, this is a Russian girl.
You were jumping good stuff, right?
Yeah.
There you are. I recognize that suit.
Look at that.
That's me, yeah. And here we board the helicopter and
so the base of the mountain was probably already pretty high.
This helicopter brought us to almost 7,000 meters. Helicopter. We jumped on Mount Elbrus from 6,000. It will be on the text. Just a second.
Yep.
This is flying.
Look at that. That's the old.
Oh yeah. Now we have the first view at the top. You see 5,600 meters. And
no oxygen.
No oxygen. 6,800 meters. That was really amazing.
Pilot chute in hand. Did you see that?
It's a hop and pop.
Yep. Wow.
Well, that's the Russian way. This guy had a long hesitation. And this is my parachute. It opened perfectly open. And this is now
nice.
The view is amazing. I mean, you see all this Caucasus mountain range. And
now, were you freezing your butt off here? Was this?
No, not at all. Not at all. It was beautiful weather. Even on the days that we sort of climbed towards the top, we could take a jacket off. It was really nice and warm. And of course, it's cold on this altitude, but adrenaline does its work. And here is landing.
Oh,
this
nice
is a group of alpinists who were waiting for us. Actually,
not nice landing.
They were camping on top the whole week, waiting for us. I mean, they had their kick too, of course.
Yeah.
But they would inform us about the weather conditions on the top, because the weather is very nasty on Elbrus, and that's one of the deadliest mountains in Russia. So we were lucky with this window. We had about 2 hours window, and we made this jump, and helicopter landed on the top. We boarded the helicopter. We went back to the valley, and the clouds just closed again, and we were just lucky that we could do it, because there was a moment that we thought, well, we can forget all about it. Okay, nice being on the mountain, but no jump. But in the last moment, the pilot says, well, if we can hurry up, in 2 hours we can jump it. And that's what we did.
So cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get rid of the video now. Stop share. There we go. All right, we're back.
Thanks for showing. That's a very old film. It's about 20 years old.
Oh, so cool. So cool. This is the kind of thing that every skydiver dreams of, you know, to once you have your basic skill set, to me it's like, well, what do I do with this? You know, I can jump out of an airplane, I can land on a target.
Yeah, it was one of those jumps that I was actually scared.
Yeah.
There was only one place to land. You either land there or you have a big problem.
Yeah.
Especially after hearing how many mountain climbers deceased there.
Yeah.
You know, died because of a snowstorm, you know, or crevasses, or you know, there are many crosses there. Yeah,
I hear you. Yeah, well, I mean, this is one of the things that we're going to keep running into is perception of risk causing us to do this. You know, as I tell the school kids, right? I gave 5 talks today at an elementary school, and we talk about fear a lot.
Yeah.
And I say, you know, when you get scared, sometimes it's an indication that your environment is too dangerous.
No.
Sometimes it's just in your head.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's an overlap where it is dangerous, and if you can deal with your fear and calm yourself down enough, it'll be okay. And if you don't deal with your fear will cause the danger to grow.
Yeah, on this jump, actually on this project, I can call it project, big help was this group of mountain climbers. We traveled all together to the mountain, then they climbed and they stay on the top. And we skydivers, we were in that hut, but we communicated all the time with each other, and that kind of helped us. We didn't feel alone, because those guys were on the top, you know, preparing, I mean, having their own kick, but also preparing everything for our safe jump.
Yeah.
That's exactly the point. They wanted us to jump safe. They were the ones who decided, yes, you can come, or no, you don't come. No, and that helped. We were not just, oh, let's go and see what happens. It was very well, very much under control.
Yeah, your friends, to these resources.
Yeah, and especially because this guy who invited me to jump on Mount Elbrus is the same guy who invited me to jump on the North Pole. So I knew him very well. I knew a whole bunch of Russian jumpers that I jump with, you know. And every time they invite me, I even don't think, I just say, yes, I'm coming.
Yeah, don't think twice.
Whatever it is. Because the same guys also, the same group of Russian skydivers helped me fly Russian MiGs and Sukhois.
Right, and you did the space training as well, right?
Also space training, but that was not thanks to skydiving, but again, that was a contact. I met an American lady who is running the company called Incredible Adventures, and she organizes MiG flights and zero-G flights. But I met her only after I did this first MiG flight, thanks to contact with Russian skydivers, because it was a Russian skydiver who investigated, who provided me with the information about where it is, how much it costs, what I have to do. So he gave me the telephone number and fax number, and that helped me to organize my first flight with the MiG-29.
Amazing. I'll see if I can find that footage. I had a little trouble. There we go.
Yeah.
It'll take me just a moment to pull that up. There we go. And learning how to do this stuff.
And the nice detail about that flight is that it was sponsored by Dutch Playboy.
Oh, that's funny. I was in the Dutch Playboy years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They did a story on me.
Yeah, this is also this handheld camera, a kind of selfie construction. That's the same bracket that I used on my first El Capitan jump. I would say I was one of the first selfie photographers.
Yeah. Yeah, getting the shot, right? It's all about getting the shot.
Yeah. And yeah, and I was also allowed to fix this video camera on in the cockpit. And here, of course, I'm happy.
Are these flights still available in Russia?
Yes, yes, but not on the same airport. This was in Zhukovsky. That's once upon a time it was top secret military base. It didn't exist on any maps. But now it's a flight test and research center, and every 2 years they have an amazing air show where you can see the newest Russian machines, Russian jets, Russian airplanes. And well, this was my first jet ever, and it was, as I said, sponsored by Dutch Playboy. And I wrote the story, and the chief editor of Dutch Playboy was very happy with the story, and that story was later published in 7 other countries in their Playboys. So then we talk about earning quite a lot of bucks.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
For more adventures.
Yeah,
More
that's what it's for.
Yeah.
That's what it's for. Oh, that's so. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to
You
get
flew
a
at
flight.
MiG-29 or MiG-21, I think.
MiG-21, exactly.
In Quincy.
Yeah, and that was it's life changing.
Yes.
Especially, I think if somebody doesn't really think about these things, and it's not really a big deal for them, and they go and they do a flight, they come down excited about it, but not like somebody like me who dreamt of this since I was a little kid. This was one of my dreams, to be going straight up in a fighter plane past the cloud layer and looking out the side as I'm going straight up. Yeah. I was crying. I was so happy.
Yeah, the takeoff, that beats everything. Then you can imagine how the astronauts in a space shuttle feel when they go up in space.
Yeah.
And that's still my big dream. I would like to go in space.
Absolutely. Well, you're going to have to talk to maybe Elon Musk now or somebody.
We will see. I will look in my agenda.
It's possible. I believe it's possible.
Yeah. But everything is possible nowadays. I mean, let's hope that this world doesn't go wrong direction. Yeah.
Well, I think it's going in every direction, and it's which side of the world are you going to choose to?
Well, we are on a safe side, I would say.
Yeah. Well, it's I think even just as far as happiness goes, I think that people have a way, to make themselves miserable by reading the worst stories of the news, and that's all they do, and they're always fighting against the bad things, and all they live in is the bad things.
Yeah.
And other people will continue to choose to look for the beauty, and like a photographer does, always looking for the better aspects of things, looking for that
for the beauty. I mean, this is such a beautiful planet that we have.
Yeah.
I'm only surprised and shocked how fast we are destroying this planet with these chemicals, analog photography. That's what we talked a couple of days ago about photography. Use chemicals to develop the films, and throwing these chemicals in Mother Earth. Where does it go? And that's only one little thing, one little detail. That's why I prefer digital photography, no chemicals. But how about plastic bags?
Oh, same thing. But I think as photographers and filmmakers, we are responsible to we have a responsibility to remind the world of the beauty out there and make people think and cherish the natural resources we have, the national parks here in the States, the beautiful places around the world, so people will respect and keep these things from going bad.
Yeah, to raise awareness, bring things into the public eye, get them to look at baby seals and mountaintops and jungles, and to feel like they're there, and then maybe they will donate to help save things. And maybe they will choose to recycle, you know, and drive an electric car and all that stuff. So
Tesla.
yeah, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about this manatees. I once swam with manatees in Florida.
Me too. It's amazing.
It's beautiful. Those creatures are just fantastic.
Crystal River, right? There's a bunch of different places.
Right.
Is that where you went? Oh, it's fantastic. I got to ride one, and apparently you're not supposed to ride them.
I went with Peter Raymond. We sort of took a little boat, a rubber boat with things in it, and we were diving gear, and we were going down the river.
Yeah.
And some parts we were floating in the boat, and some parts we were diving under and towing the boat with a long rope.
Yeah. Oh, so cool.
And seeing the turtles and the manatees, fantastic. That was a really surreal experience. I feel really sorry that I didn't make any pictures of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't have a GoPro or something. It didn't exist in those days. Mm-hmm. Big, heavy cameras. So you cannot.
Yeah. Nowadays it's so easy to capture these incredible moments. You can, to bring a GoPro, backup batteries, and lots of SD cards. You can document your whole life.
Yeah. And that's, again, I'm not even thinking anymore about going back to analog photography, because it means going into prehistory.
Yeah, it's messy. But as we were saying before, I must admit, back in the days when Chuck Karcher and I were working together a lot, and he had a medium format Bronica.
Yeah.
The big, what is it?
6 by 6 centimeters.
6 by 6 centimeter slides.
Yeah.
And he would have these color slides and a light table.
Yeah.
He'd sit in his little trailer in Zephyr Hills with the loop, right? The optical loop, and look at the photographs. And he just jumps off.
Here's the loop.
Oh, there you go. I mean, I have never experienced visually, I've never experienced anything that moved me so much as when I was looking through that tiny little loop at stuff we had shot. We'd get up at sunrise, take off before dawn to get that perfect morning light. Absolutely incredible. And I'm sure, maybe you guys would know, but can we get this quality of the organic quality film?
I think we can.
We think we can, yeah?
Yeah.
I think digital has actually surpassed what film can do.
Yeah, I'm amazed because I sometimes I scan old slides. I have many slides that are never even framed.
Archive it. Yeah, archive it. Got it.
Kind of a treasure box, I call it.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes I take this roll and say, wow, and then I scan it and then I process it with a Photoshop. And I'm amazed. It's even better than what I saw through this loop.
Yes. It's so cool. It's so cool to
some of the pictures that are sort of have written off years ago. No, nothing. But I didn't throw it away. I kept it. So I take it out and I process it and I get the beauty out of it.
What makes a good shot? I think I would ask that of both of you independently. What makes a really memorable shot that creates, something special?
Robert, you first. Well, of course, first of all, I think it's subject matter. Mm-hmm. You have to have a great subject matter that people will be fascinated by looking at. Then it's composition and light. Yeah. But then there's that intangible thing in a photo school or anywhere else, and that's magic. And it's a combination of all three, and then it's another element that I can't really put my finger on it, but I feel it when I shoot certain shots. I feel there's magic there, and it's hard to describe, but the way I see it is all great shots belong in a library up in the sky somewhere. And once in a while, Max and I, once in a while, get a key, and we get to go up to the library and pull down one of those shots that's already there.
Yeah.
Many times when I shoot a shot like that, I'm not even aware of shooting it. I just, all of a sudden, it's on my computer, and I go, how did I get the shot? But there it is, and there's magic.
You can't.
And I can't explain it.
Yeah.
Yes, I have similar opinion, but I will add one more thing. I tried to make picture that I didn't see ever before. That's for me the kick, because everything has been photographed, and you know it. And when you look through the viewfinder, say, okay, I've seen it before, but how to make it different that nobody saw it before?
Yeah,
you know?
That's a good point, Max.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question for you, Max. You do a lot of panoramas these days.
With iPhone.
I've been using the iPhone too. It's fantastic.
It is. iPhone is surprising little device.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
I think I cannot make pictures with my Nikon cameras at the same way as iPhone. You know, iPhone has this beautiful burst function. You know, burst, which is something like 8-9 frames a second, and it switches the sound off, so you don't hear it. So you can photograph birds on the table, insects. You know, I get fantastic sharp shots. I can show you one picture. When I saw that picture on iPhone, I said, it's impossible to make it with Nikon or with any other professional camera. So easy as with iPhone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now there's programs where you can shoot iPhone RAW. Have you seen that?
Yes, and tell me, that's on an iPhone 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had this 7 in my hands. I didn't like it. It's big.
I have one right here.
Well,
7 plus. 7 plus.
I'm embarrassed to show my 4. I'm a dinosaur.
I will show you this. Yeah, I don't know if I can show you that picture. If you can see it, do you see this one?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That's the burst mode, right?
That's a burst mode. I made maybe 100 pictures, but this is one of them. Super
Beautiful.
sharp. Super sharp. Unbelievable.
Yeah. So basically, the idea is that you can just lay down loads of shots and pull the one that is the right one.
But I must admit that I also had an enormous kick shooting analog. You know, like this picture. This is in the stratosphere. You know, it was very expensive flight. And I had this one camera, and I promised one picture to all people who paid for this flight. And I was almost scared.
Yeah, no pressure, right?
and that picture was published all over the world. Now I can easily speak about it, but when I was doing it, I said, wow, if it doesn't succeed, I will hang.
Yeah.
And I remember you told me that the sky was purple up there.
Sky was black. Directly above was black. At noon, I made that flight between 12 and 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And if I would look straight, I would see the curvature of the Earth. But if I would look straight up, I saw black sky with stars.
Wow.
It's amazing. I mean, inside it was perfectly comfortable, but I had this big helmet and full-size suit to prevent, you know, if anything goes wrong. Normally, I could sit with shorts and T-shirt in that cockpit, you know, because it was acclimatized and air-conditioned. But, you know, you have to take care of
sure.
Safety first, of course. And yeah, well, I had this little privilege of seeing the Earth almost like an astronaut. Actually, they say if you fly above 24 kilometers, you are an astronaut. So I may be an astronaut. I flew 97,000 feet.
Yep.
97,000 feet, yeah.
Hey, you're an astronaut in my book.
Thank you.
And a rock star.
I will sign your helmet if you want.
Absolutely, please. The next time I'm in Rotterdam.
Yeah, but that's really an experience, and my top that's my top picture actually, top photo.
Yeah, it's these things change us, don't they? It changes our perspective on the world.
You know, when I think about the greatest things that I experienced, it was all thanks to Russia, thanks to Russian contacts, thanks to Russian skydivers. You know, I made great things in America too, you know, but these things are unthinkable in America, almost.
No, my MiG flight was in America.
Okay.
For the record, it was.
Exceptional. But you know, 4 times North Pole, the Elbrus, the zero G training, space training, this stratosphere flight. Wow, all in Russia, because I kept on going to Russia right after this fall of the Berlin Wall. You know, it was glasnost and perestroika, that period when Russia was kind of opened for everybody. And of course, I was going there. The North Pole was the first reason to go there. And then I met the skydivers and blah, blah. So in a period of about 4 years, I was maybe 15 times in Russia.
Yeah.
And experienced the greatest adventures of my life.
Yeah.
And people are great. People are Russian skydivers are just as crazy as American skydivers, as Japanese skydivers, as a Dutch skydiver. Skydivers are a different species.
Yes, it's true. We're a very strange and wonderful family.
Absolutely. And after all these years, I still have the best contact with skydivers. If I didn't speak with somebody 20 years, hey, like yesterday was, last week was the last time. Well, almost this, you know. Well, I spoke with Robert 2 or 3 years ago when he was here in France in the neighborhood for this operation stuff.
Yeah, for the shoulder.
But you, I saw you last time about 10 years ago in Florida. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I think so.
12 years ago.
More than, I was going to say it would be more than 10 because I wasn't living there 10 years ago.
Yeah, I even stayed at your place.
Yeah, it's, well, to me, like moths to the flame.
Yeah,
right? Yeah. Drawn to beauty, drawn to these group activities that is, I mean, skydiving and other adventure stuff, to me, it is an individual thing, but you can't do it without a community.
Exactly.
There's information that you need, there's equipment, there's a cooperative.
Not only skydiving, also this paragliding or motorized flying. I want to try that.
You'll love it. It's fun.
I know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because
we just have to figure out how to make them lighter. A lot.
Hey, mine is light. Mine is light.
So what are you down to in terms of weight?
Right now, prototype is about 53, 54 pounds. But
is that wet?
No, that's dry. I think I can shave off another 3, maybe 4 pounds. Still.
Okay. Let's get in there.
But with 27, 28 horsepower and 165 pounds of thrust. So the power to weight ratio is really, really good.
Well, you know me, I mean, I'm a greenie, and I keep hoping that someday we're going to find that unobtainium battery.
Hey, I'm with you.
We can go to, you know, basically stick a drone on your back with 4 props. There won't be any torque. And just...
It will happen. It will happen.
Yep. So for all you scientist skydivers out there, Ricardo at MIT, you know who you are. We need you guys to finish the cool new batteries.
Yeah, the nanotechnology.
Something. Yeah, exactly.
Battery.
Yep. Or whatever. I mean, we don't know what the power source is going to look like, but
so there are many more adventures ahead of us.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely, yes, for sure. And you know, to capture it.
Well, I feel this is adventure. This conversation with 3 of us, it's great. It's like we almost need a beer, so to speak.
Yeah, a little early in the day for that for us. us. But
Yeah, for you. For here,
for
it's
you,
already
it's
9 o'clock in the evening.
well,
Anyway,
it's not against the rules, right? This is not uptight chat.
yeah.
It's casual chat.
Hey, and I'm in Colorado. I can smoke something legal here.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. We can do whatever we want.
Are you
So-
smoking already?
It's everywhere. Oh my God. Well,
Good
is,
for you. Okay, good reason to come together.
Well,
That's my work stash.
yeah. Well, of course, you're in Holland as well, and it's actually one of the topics that I've been trying to find a way to weave into this stuff. Is all the inebriants are available, and it's part of skydiving. But for one, I mean, I've never mixed even like a sip of beer with skydiving ever, personally, nothing, because for me, I want it to be this clear, pristine adventure where it's this natural state, and I have no filters.
I also don't drink actually, but it sounds so cool when you say, "Let's have a beer."
Yeah. Well, first of all, it's the idea of it,
Actually,
Yeah, but after the skydive.
Well, après celebration, whatever. People should do whatever feels right to them. But I think it's important because we have lots of people that like to party and skydive at the same time, and I don't think it's wise.
no, it's not my style. No.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah.
Isn't it cool enough?
The health. The health is the most important thing. Now I think about these people that I went on their funeral.
Yeah.
Why did they die? Because of very unhealthy life.
Yes. Yeah. Often that's the case. I mean, there's genetics, but I think that even genetics, it becomes a confluence where they stack up the toxins. Not enough sleep, not enough hydration, not enough smiling. All of that to me, it adds up where
and stress.
the body says exactly the stress. Which is to me that's just an interpretation of the environment.
So when I analyze my own stress and health and everything, then I say, well, thanks to all these things that I did, which is behind me, thanks to all these things, I managed to live different.
Yeah.
And kind of, I didn't end up in an office. I'm still playing outside with the camera. I'm traveling, and that makes me healthy.
Yeah. Yep.
I think.
Yeah, a strong vehicle.
And it keeps you curious, because when we lose our curiosity, I feel the soul will die, because there's so much beauty out there to explore, and
we didn't see half of it yet.
Exactly.
Not even close. Not even close. I think that's the passion for more, drawing us into this moment where there's a sense of awe, where we want to just shut up, stop talking, and go, wow, look where I am. Look where my feet took me. My parachute took me. My paraglider, whatever.
Exactly.
My ropes, my headlamp, my kayak. It's all an opportunity to take me into this moment of silent appreciation.
That's a famous quote. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all.
That's good. Here's another one. When you've turned 50, if you haven't grown up by the time you've turned 50, you don't have to.
Too late for me.
Too late.
That's awesome. Well, you guys are great. I definitely look forward to getting you back on. And if
it was really casual chat, I must say.
It's fun, right? Yeah.
Great.
I have no preconceived notions about how these go down.
No.
Share awesome people with other awesome people.
Well, I'm curious I really would like to see what people will tell about this conversation.
Yeah.
I think we were like the old ladies, blah, 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 blah. No, we are okay.
Yes,
this is warming up for something greater.
Yeah, hey, we're some of the coolest people in the world, or at least you guys are.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian.
See you soon here in Holland, Robert, and you also, Brian.
Yes, indeed. I look forward to it.
I have been in the States now for more than 10 years, actually. And I used to be every few months. I've been to States about 50 times, I would say.
Good. Well, we're still here.
You're okay. I'll come and check you.
Yeah, I mean, you might have to climb over a wall to get here, but
If I come from Mexico.
if you come from Mexico, yeah. They said, yeah, Mr. Trump, if you build a 20-foot wall, I'm going to get a 21-foot ladder.
Hey, please don't spoil my evening.
They said the T
I
word.
don't want to hear that.
Well, what I love about the skydiver adventure community is that politics are irrelevant.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop us from taking a walk out in nature.
Yeah. And international. I mean, all skydivers are coming from all over the world to all these boogies and events, and nobody talks politics. There are much more important things to talk about, like stability, safety, and color of your jumpsuit.
Yep. Yeah. Well, happy people live above all that stuff.
Exactly. That's my problem. I don't have a jumpsuit. I don't have a helmet, but I was doing it this weekend.
Not a problem. Some of my best jumps were naked. You don't need any of it. Cool. All right. Well, again, thank you both so much for joining. This has been a lot of fun and very interesting.
Thank you, Brian.
I look forward to the next one.
This is great way to communicate. Absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
All right.
And Robert, it was great to see you again after all these years.
Likewise, Max. It feels like
What?
Oh,
I missed that
the
one.
audio dropped out. Yeah.
it feels like no time has passed since I saw you last.
Yeah.
No. We are timeless.
We are. Happiness is. Love is.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you both. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. All
Bye
right.
bye.
Yes, indeed. Bye. All right. Live stream is off. Woohoo!
Great one.
Yeah, that was really fun. It was impassioned.
So we are still online, but the program is off.
Yeah, exactly. So we're not streaming on Facebook, but we're still on. But I sign off for the final edit. I have to have some sort of an ending.
Yeah. Okay. Let me know what you want, so I will send you.
We've got one other person that I'm going to promote to a panelist that happens to be on.
When will you edit this?
As soon as I can. I mean, Laura's not back from the Grand Canyon until Friday, so I'm still juggling lots of balls. And
Is she going down the Grand Canyon?
Parachutes that need to get built.
Okay.
And let's see, Jane.
Jane Rayford. You know who?
Hi, Jane.
Jane Rayford is the president of. You see her name?
Yeah, Jane. Yeah, I just promoted her to a panelist, so if she wants to share.
Jane is the president of Incredible Adventures. She's organizing these MiG flights in Russia and much more. Look at her website, incredibleadventures.com.
Cool. Good. So, and Jane, I don't know if you can.
What?
Yeah, Jane, you're actually unmuted. So, just if you wanted to join, there we go. She's like, what? Oh, I'm on? Don't worry, you're not on Facebook, though. We stopped live stream.
I'm not with her.
So if you
I told her about this conversation. I said, Jane, I think you should see this.
Yeah, for sure.
Because she plays also a very big role in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, the things that she organizes. And I made her even skydive in Z Hills. She made a tandem jump. But I met her in Amsterdam, I met her in Moscow, I met her in Florida, stayed at her place even once. Now she's still doing very well.
Oh, that's so cool. Hopefully I'll get a chance to go do the space training one day.
She's in Sarasota in Florida.
Oh, right on. Yeah. Well, 0 Gs for me is still one of the best feelings ever.
Did you do it?
I've only done it I've done a lot of 0 Gs in skydiving airplanes.
Uh-huh.
And it's not very long, but it's long enough to get the feeling and float around and spin yourself or whatever. Oh, what a great sensation.
It is, certainly. That's why I would prefer to do it in space. Endless. Hours, days, weeks.
Yeah.
Because this space training is only what, half a minute?
Yeah.
Not even.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah, I see some people. Okay, I see some reactions already.
Oh. I'm just sending Jane a quick note. I wasn't sure if she knew that she was able to join the video if she wanted to. At some point, I'm going to have to go get my key.
Maybe she's on a Skype.
Oh, doesn't need to. Well, she's already signed on. All she has to do is turn
Okay,
her video.
okay. From Jane. Hello, sir. On the microphone. Okay. There
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no microphone.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But the camera. Let's see you.
Yeah, sometimes we have people that are here in the room, but they're not, obviously, we're not sharing their video. And at the end, it's great if we can get them to join and we get to meet the people that were actually.
Yeah, I gotta shake hands with everybody.
Yeah, but of course on the the Facebook, there's many more.
Yeah.
I've run into that a few times where I'll share the video. Look at this here. We already had 607 people that watched as we were doing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
600. Wow.
Yeah.
That's not much.
Yeah, I know. It's cool, right?
That's kind of,
Technology, you gotta love it.
that's a kind of boogie size, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're having our own little boogie.
Let's get a couple of Costas and a few Twin Otters, and we'll be all set.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And some Connies, super Connies, and
I missed the Connie. What a
you'll be also okay.
Yep. Well, I one of my favorite Quincy jumps was the bomber. The was it the B-29? I forgot which. They had a B-17, I think. But yeah, the bomb bay doors would open.
Yeah, B-17.
And I was the one. I was standing over the doors before they had opened with one foot on each side. And they said, "Don't push on the doors because they're spring loaded, and they'll pop open." And just standing and waiting, and the doors go looking down, and then I just dropped out and popped the head down, so I could fly with the airplane.
You were a bomb.
Shot that was just. I wish somebody went perfectly with me, but at least I got the shot of the bomber as I was going.
Oh, man.
Oh, it was like tingles, you know?
You're playing a bomb.
Yeah, I was Slim Pickens. Right? Remember that one? Slim Pickens as he fell out of there.
I jumped out of B-25 Mitchell
Cool.
years ago in Paris Valley. That was really also through Bombay.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing, yeah. Well, I'll jump out of anything.
Okay.
Doesn't matter to me. Yeah, but one of the other things I forgot to ask Max, have you been up to Norway some?
Yeah, I jumped in Norway from Trollvegen.
Oh, from Trollvegen. It's very nice. Very few people.
And I jumped a couple of years, 10 years ago in Voss with Robert and Jari, and did some birdman flying. Yep. Voss.
Yep, I've been to Voss.
I also went to that cliff above Voss, but I didn't jump. I only took pictures of people jumping. Yeah. There's a lot of really beautiful places in that area. I could live in Voss. Norway is beautiful. I could live in Voss. That's why I keep going back. I've lost track of the number of trips I've been to Voss. My kids have both been there. Yeah, it's wonderful. Okay. Yeah. Norway is fantastic. And I was on a business trip in Norway, went all the way up north. Business. I had to take some pictures of salmon farming. Oh, cool. Salmon farming. Like as far as like Boda? No, even more. Stockmarknes, it's called. It's very above the polar circle. Cool. It's very north. Well, there's a jump that hopefully you'll get a chance to do, maybe even this year, but they have a boogie every summer. It's the beginning of July up in, if you know, go to summer. Trondheim? Yeah. Yes, you go up to Trondheim, and then you go inland a couple hours to this drop zone called Skadab Oppdal. Uh-huh. Oppdal. D-A-L-T or D? Oh, yeah. Oppdal. And it's a beautiful airport. They usually get a porter
which is enough. They also have a big 206, but they do an in-hop, right? You know, they get the in-hop culture. You jump into all these new places, and you've never been there before. But there's one that will blow your mind. Actually, it's on my YouTube channel, so you can see it. If you go to a video on mine called "A Perfect Flight in Norway."
I've seen that video.
Right? That's a good one. 2 vertical walls, 3,000 feet tall.
Yeah.
They go as far as the eye can see. They're maybe a kilometer apart or something at the most.
It's a canyon.
Yeah, so you jump over the valley, and it's green on the bottom, and it's glacier on top. There's waterfalls coming down, 3,000 foot water. So you do the hop and pop over the middle, and then you group up in a canopy, like, you know, loose formation, and follow over the glacier, and then you fly over the edge and just follow the wall. And there's an airport, a grass strip at the bottom, perfect flat landing area. There's even some outs, and you can land at the bottom. And so they did it.
I can see it on that film.
Oh, it's mind-blowing. But yeah, they're doing it again this year. Yeah, beginning of July. So, you know,
once I made a very beautiful shoot camp. It was called Dave Ruckert. You remember Dave Ruckert?
Yes.
He invited me once to a shoot camp in Washington State, the most beautiful state of United States, actually.
One of them, yeah.
Beautiful. And we jumped 10 days all over Washington State. Wow.
That's good.
We flew around Mount St. Helens and unbelievable.
I love Yeah, there's.
Now I'm thinking about that picture that I promised you. I will try to send you that picture straight away. Just a second. Your picture of you head down. Just a second. Okay. What is this from Jane? None of these machines.
Yeah, she's got no microphone or camera on that machine. Yeah, she said, I got to sell more MiG-21 MiG plates.
You want to see what I'm looking at? Share screen. Oh, where was I? Oh, yeah. Here.
There it is.
You see that?
Yep. We got it.
Here, airplane skydiving. Okay. Freestyle, I think it's here. Where is it? Yeah, here. This is the one. There you are. This is you. You see it?
Oh, wow. Wow.
This is you.
No way.
Yeah, this in the middle. This with a V.
Oh, can you double click it or?
No, that. How big do you see it?
Tiny.
Tiny. Oh wait. How do I make it big?
Double click it.
I don't know what else. Double click or maybe.
No, I double click, nothing happens.
If it's big on your screen, then you can just share your whole.
Stop share. Yeah. Is there any full screen? You see it. How big do you see it? This big?
This big.
Oh shit! That's not good.
I see three guys head down.
4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everybody, but maybe that's not the one I was looking for. Just a second. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. How can you see big?
Oh, I see.
Huh?
I don't know.
Can you drag it into a viewer?
Yeah.
Viewer, okay, I can. No, shit, wait, quit. Preview.
Preview, there you go.
I see one of Peter Raymond, looks like.
Here is preview. But this is preview.
maybe right click and open with.
Enter full screen. Now this is full screen. It's full screen on my big display.
All right, well then in that case, why don't you just share your whole monitor? You might have to stop share and then restart.
How do I do that?
Well, on the top, it'll drop down with a drop-down menu of stop share, I think.
Stop share.
Yep.
And then?
Then reshare your whole monitor. You have to share again. It'll give you a list of options.
Wait. This is share screen. Share screen. Yep. Here. Share screen.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah,
Nice.
you did it. Oh my God, I still have that jumpsuit.
I remember that jumpsuit.
Wait. I think it's right here.
That's a great photograph, Max.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Is that from Quincy?
Oh, wait a minute. There was another one.
Oh, I must have it in a bag. I don't know what happened. Oh, I remember. That one fell apart.
I believe you.
Oh, that's great.
Wait. I'm looking for. There's another one. Hey, Quincy. Shit.
I remember those goofy little white shoes I used to wear. They were like karate shoes or something.
Yeah. And the Gaff helmet was the new thing then. You remember?
I still have it. My Gaff helmet is right there. I don't wear it, obviously, but
some things are timeless. And this is a girl. I remember that was a girl.
Yeah, I want to say that's Jill from Colorado.
Oh yeah, the New Zealand girl.
Yeah, really super cute. Very good skydiver.
Mm-hmm.
I think she married what's
Salo.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Kenyon Salo.
Kenyon. Had babies and all that.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for some more pictures. What else do you want, Brian?
Whatever you got.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to like maybe, Dropbox or something.
I don't have Dropbox.
I do. I can invite you to a shared folder and then you throw anything you want on there.
Okay.
I pay extra for the larger Dropbox.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Brian, did you ever see my skateboard video I shot from my powered paraglider?
No, not the one where the gay guy doing the handstand on the skateboard.
No.
That was cool.
No,
that was,
I have to go to the loop.
If you go to YouTube, if you go to YouTube and you put in GMR Venom, so the letters GMR and then a separate Venom, you'll get that video.
Okay. I don't know if I can share my screen or not to do that. All right. So YouTube, and then what did you say it was called?
GMR space Venom. Does it show up?
GMR Raw Run?
No, Venom.
Epic GMR Downhill?
That's it.
That's the one.
Does it have an aerial view? Does it start with Venom?
Yeah. Let's see if I can share my screen. I don't know if I can share mine now that Max has shared his. I will try. There we go. Yes, okay.
So there's a little like a pre-thing and then the real thing starts. Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Play it.
Where is this?
All filmed with PPG.
Yeah, I shot this from my powered paraglider. So we had one guy with the GoPro and then I shot the aerials.
Wow.
Okay. This is your shot.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Wow.
Oh,
So
you'd have to cut up.
You were a drone.
No. It was a powered paraglider. I was flying.
I know, you were like a drone.
Yeah, I was a drone, yeah.
Excellent.
So flying the Spice?
Yeah, Spice 22.
Yes, fast.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Where is it?
It's in California. It's in Los Angeles. It's called Glendora Mountain Road. And it was designed for testing race cars. Paul Newman designed it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
Wow. It's so ballsy. I mean, you take a wipeout at that speed, it's going to hurt.
Oh, just hold on for 30 seconds more.
Wow. This is great footage.
Thank you.
Fantastic, yeah. Wow. Whoa. So you fly really low here.
Yeah.
Well, what's the point of flying high? You don't get to see the features.
Now I'm giving a compliments to the pilots.
Yeah, it's true. Well,
Here, Brian. Here.
People fly high with the. Whoa! That's going to leave a mark.
Oi, 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 oi.
Oh, yard sale.
Totally unexpected.
Wow. Well, you caught it, though. You were there.
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit, what do I do now?
Follow the leaders.
Stall.
Yeah, follow the guys that are still doing it. Now you're faced the other way, so you're going to have to bail.
Here's my 2 seconds of fame right there.
Uh-huh.
So they wear special gloves or something so they can lay their hand down?
Yeah, they have these like plastic pucks with flint in them. So when they drag it, you get sparks.
Sparks. Oh, that's
Exactly.
Wow.
do it at night. Wow, that's so cool.
Nice.
That was fun.
Max, if you had something, here, I'll stop share so that if you wanted to share something, you can.
Now?
In a few minutes, I have to run and get Joshua from the bus.
No, I can't.
Oh, you didn't figure it out. That's okay. But now, I mean, you're getting a sense of what's possible.
Yeah.
I think it's still playing a movie here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry, that was my bad. Yep, I turned it off. It's amazing how we can, create this interactive experience that,
Excellent.
hundreds of people all over the planet are watching.
Excellent.
And it's great.
How it will be in 2-3 years from now? I'm really curious.
Yeah. I was actually kind of embarrassed because the webcams that you guys are using are great. They're really high res. And my good one is not working that well. It keeps cutting in and out, so I didn't use it.
This is not webcam. This is camera in my monitor.
Oh, you must have a Mac.
I have Mac, yeah.
Yeah.
I have Mac too. Mine is Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Mac is great.
Yeah, well, sometimes it works. If let's see if I can get it to work. Sometimes it does, and it's really good.
One day you'll see the light, Brian.
Well, no, we've got multiple Macs.
Let there be light.
Just the one that I use as my primary.
What's that? I don't hear anything anymore. I only see myself. You guys are. Huh? Hello. Okay, now I hear you, Robert. I don't hear Brian.
No, he's frozen there. It's that PC thing, He needs to go to me.
That's right.
Hey, Max, are you married? Do you have what's going on with you?
I'm not married. I have a very nice lot relation, living together apart.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend already 12 years. Her name is Marianne, and I can show you her. Just a second.
Is she Dutch or Croat from?
She's Dutch.
Oh, okay.
This is her.
Oh, yes, I've seen her pictures on your website. Yes. And Max, I still use your only Dutch word that you taught me, Mirenöken.
Yes, we do it here every day.
I remember that, and whenever I meet a Dutch person, I say, "Okay, here's my only Dutch word," and I tell them, and they laugh and laugh. And
That's the best word you have to learn in Dutch. No, Marianne and I, we have really nice, a lot of fun. We bike a lot. We go now this weekend on Texel because I'm gonna skydive this weekend after a long break, and then we will bike around the island and enjoy my birthday on Monday.
Nice. Well, happy birthday in advance.
Thank you, thank you. The best birthday will be jump. The best present will be